it's time for the finale. I might want to turn this off so we can actually see shit. No, I don't need to save. We're just back. Need any refreshers about anything happening?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. 'Cause on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood. Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
And now she
you
just
haven't
is
even solved all the
Monokuma.
mysteries, and yet
No.
here you are, yapping away!
Do you understand why I love her so much now?
It's interesting.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
Also, can we just give props to her fucking voice actor? Like, poor girl,
A big range, quite frankly.
right? Like, can you imagine getting the script and just being like, oh, well then.
I mean, I
Maybe
think
you
they
should
knew what
solve
they were
the riddle
getting
of
into
your
when they
missing
applied.
memories.
Well, yeah,
Then
but
you
also
can
just-
start gloating.
I'm just like, oh, I should be in this game. Holy shit.
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then, we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma's told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to.
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
I think this is like my favorite of her sprites,
It was
honestly.
stupid of me to even ask.
That one is a very good pose.
I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question.
Well, so I'm not sure if you've seen it, but Viv got art in her outfit. And that's what
yeah, he put it on the
in
full
the
stream
yeah.
picture.
And so that's why I was like, for a second when he was like, when Bo's like, I need your PNGs, and Viv sent him that one, I'm like, I'm gonna hope Amphi doesn't notice this and ask why Junko of all things.
Did you notice that
Why would
each
I
motive I
remember
presented
Junko's
you had a
outfit?
specific theme
I
to
don't
it?
know. Because she's iconic.
Theme?
Yep,
Even
you
in
got
the
it.
beginning chapters
So
where it
that's
is
my
Mukuro.
question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme for the motive Monokuma gave us for the first murder. Monokuma gave us those DVDs. On my DVD was footage of my family. Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. So for the first murder, the motive we were given was human connection.
I got it!
International
The driving
relations.
force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your friends.
That,
For
Wait, that's not what that
example,
said.
your family.
Oh, that's backwards, Junko.
Junko, did no one notice? I'm gonna lurk mostly because I'm tired from work. All right, Ollie.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question!
And the least favorite one.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
For the second murder, the motive's theme was... That's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed, so the theme that time was...
I got it! It was
Love you's back,
our
I am
past,
back.
right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
Actually, he specifically called out that it was because he was jealous of
How
Chihiro.
long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question.
Hi, Visago,
So,
thank you for the alert.
What was the motive for the third murder?
Yeah, that motive didn't really make Mondo do it.
Yeah. Like, his was just like, oh, he was jealous of Chihiro for being strong enough to, like, deal with his secrets instead of just hiding them. Reason Celeste's turn to murder was she wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. Me too, Celeste. Me too. Cringe? What do you mean cringe? Dragdoon banned. We love the handsome men here. So that time the murder was agreed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
I also just love her, her personality for her.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in the case of Sakura's death was... What was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? It had to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret. So the theme of the motive in the first case was...
Betrayal.
betrayal.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway,
Her
it looks
personality
like
is
you
crazy.
answered all of my
I
questions
love Junko.
correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Oh my god, you might actually know one of her lines from the anime specifically, because it was a, like, really big TikTok sound a while ago for some reason.
You speak as if I have ever used TikTok.
Okay, well, never mind then. Never mind then. Never mind.
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives
Look,
that
it's your
exist in
favorite.
this world.
I just wasn't expecting this one.
I know. Because again, you had the same reaction everyone does the first time playing the game of, she's British?
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, The seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing.
Are you ready for this?
I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside
You
world?
mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
You know,
What?
doesn't look too bad. Any thoughts, Amphi?
These look like the most photoshopped fucking images.
What's wrong?
What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is
That
insane.
world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
I'm scared. It's alright, Matcha.
Better kick your brain in the ass!
It's
'Cause
fine.
it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die!
These games give me depression. You know,
I don't
fair.
remember! Ain't a fucking excuse no more! 'Cause now it's time for the final class trial!
That would have been a much better place to stop. I forgot she actually said that.
Huh.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
Are you fucking
What's
kidding
the meaning
me?
of the footage
What?
we saw?
I see what
Is this
one
another
you're
one of your
hovering
practical
over.
jokes?
Is it seriously
I mean,
because
you're
Genocide
telling us
Jack
to remember,
wasn't
but
out when
am
they
I
had
supposed to
their
be
memories
remembering?
removed, that is how we're going to
Nobody
find out.
remember anything. This is the end
What? And,
for all of us.
It would've-
How much choice do we have?
and maybe that might be
Come on, bitches! What the fuck happened?
You want us to remember when it comes to that crazy? I don't understand it. What's the meaning of? Is this
Another one of your practical.
Why are you so
I mean-
mad about that?
You're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Oh, shit.
No, that's wrong.
Hi, Manta. What's wrong with that, Ambi?
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko, Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Dun, 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 dun!
Instantly.
It's me,
Right.
your friendly neighborhood serial killer. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
Also, can we talk about now we have Junko and Genocide Jack?
Genocide Jack's tongue is longer.
I mean, yeah, but still.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
God, I love them both.
Aye, aye. Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm
It
the
seems
quiet
we
type,
have a
you know?
guest with an intriguing destiny.
Hello, Bunny Rinjan. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Oh my god, she's the worst
Oh,
liar
God.
in the
Oh.
It
world.
seems we have a guest
Hello.
with an intriguing destiny.
Billy Thompson 69. Thank you for the follow. Okay, we good? Okay. You love Hell of a Boss? I fucking love Hell of a Boss. Thank you for the treats. I have to go get them and a new drink. I will be right back.
Alrighty.
Amphi, it's up to you.
Oh dear. You like jazz, chat? I feel like Lunix can still hear me, so I could just sit here and roast him for like 30 seconds. I bet he's probably gathering something very sugary or extremely salty. Or maybe he'll just be snacking on his 800 salt packets that he has hoarded. I'm doing great, Manta. How are you today? Or maybe he'll do some abomination with ketchup and cake. Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time he's done that with his little Betty Crocker cakes. We're all a little bit terrified of Lunex's food choices, Manta. I'm honestly surprised he still has taste buds for some of the things he eats.
What did you tell them? What did you...
We're just having a nice little chat about jazz.
I'm sure. Manto, what did he tell you? Huh? Also, thank you, Lily. Oh my god.
We're talking about our favorite jazz artists.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And is that why I'm reading chat? And Manta's asking about ketchup and cake?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Is that a jazz artist? No, I have not. It was red icing that came out liquidy, so it looked like ketchup, and he will not let me live it down.
At the time, you also said it was ketchup, so...
I said it looked like ketchup.
But you did it in your, like, toy voice of like, oh, I don't know, is it ketchup? Kinda looks like ketchup.
Fuck you.
And the thing is, I know you would try it if you had the option, so, you know.
Not on chocolate cake.
Oh, God forbid it's on the wrong type of cake. As if there is a correct type of cake that ketchup belongs on.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Also, my panda treat, I couldn't think of anything else, so I just grabbed some root beer barrels.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Well, there you go, Envy. Now you'll be on my tail.
I knew it was going to happen at some point. See, I gotta stop. When did you make it 2,000?
Like, a couple weeks ago.
Why don't you
Everyone
put a
told me it
timer
was
on-
too cheap.
Why don't you put a timer on it?
I mean, there is also now a timer on it, but everyone was telling me it was also just too cheap.
Fair enough. Oh well, I can save it for other things then.
Like...
You know, other things.
Like...
Things that may be 15,000.
Uh-huh.
Just answer the question.
How many do
what
you
happened
have?
out there?
Enough.
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event.
What is?
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Gotta let the other PNG time to shine.
Destroyed?
I mean, fair.
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
There's gonna be a new PNG soon, and I don't think any of you are expecting
this
it.
big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
Amphi knows what it is.
Yeah.
It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Ah! I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel.
Thank you, Junko.
Whatever happened,
Appreciate
it doesn't
you.
matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Hi, Mystique.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Do we send this line to Boba? Because he's not middle-aged, but it'd be funny as fuck. Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. I mean, I know not right this second, as he is live, but you know.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Thank you for the lurk, Matcha. And you too, Mystique. Damn, which one is it, Amphi?
The middle one.
Correct! Well done, peasant!
But I didn't
Damn, I
say
need a guy to
anything
talk
yet.
to me like that.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway,
connection
like
for a
I
second.
was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Peasant, thank you, Sora.
That don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What does that...
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us? If what Junko says it's true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the result of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. That's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe, I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it.
Two years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single—
Fuck, I missed that.
This is all just...
Plus,
You saw nothing.
how freaking old—
Everyone's so conflicted!
You didn't see that.
A wonderful shot.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose.
Would you like to
We've
try
been
that?
living here for 2 years?
I'd love to.
Hell no!
That'd be way
That's
more accurate
impossible!
than
I
you.
mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single—
No, that's wrong. Hiro, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh?
I'd also like to remind you that
Hey,
I'm
where's
not
my
good
name
at
written
shit like
on
this on controller.
I found it in the locker room on the second
blame
floor.
the controller
I
now.
will. If I
you
was
don't
on
mind,
PC, it would be
Could
better.
you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
So, thoughts so far?
What? She just said including the killing game, which leads me to think that the original idea of the experiment was... Why are you scrolling back up?
Well, I was just saying, once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourself to the killing game.
Yeah, so I think the idea was, originally, it was supposed to be, we're going to broadcast to the world that you can still live in peace. So the idea was if you put them in this killing game and they're just living harmoniously, then other people will see it and maybe the world will change. But it clearly was co-opted once the headmaster was bona fide.
Haha, get it? Oh.
Skeletized, if you will.
You know, I've never heard that one before. I'm just gonna say.
What?
That's an interesting theory.
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Moment where we must have lost our memories. I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was...
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day. When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Oh, yeah, wait, Envy, I'm sending you the picture of what happened this morning. Hang on. Hey, guy.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
Oh, congrats.
After I passed out,
Thank you.
I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assume not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
Finally done with all the repair barrels. There we go.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
but that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
Why are these games so depressing? Oh, just you wait, cause I got a single game from the Steam sale. And oh, that one's worse. I've only played a little bit of it.
And as you can imagine, the
Or like I've
school
only seen
was
someone
no
play a little bit of
exception.
it before, and I need to play the rest myself.
The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! Ah, I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here. The Prime Minister.
Of course. Fucking prime ministers.
I got it! It could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Aren't you
He
the Prime
wanted to
Minister
turn
of
the
Kitsune?
school into a shelter to try and protect us.
Or is
to
this a
protect us
dictatorship?
from the despair and tragedy taking place outside.
I'm sorry, what?
Kitsune is not a country.
I mean, yeah, just over the people of Kitsune. Listen, just appreciate my joke and let's move on. Please. Please.
We may move on. Carry on.
That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind,
Ren,
yes.
thank you for the hydrate.
If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea.
I really love this art anytime I see it. Just like the way Junko and yeah, like just the way Junko and Mukuro's hair kind of combine too. Wait, so what's the main character's expertise? He is a random person who just got to win a lottery basically to join the Ultimates. So he is classified as the ultimate lucky student.
He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, It was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was... Damn, we really need to spell it out. Like, literally. I do not remember the word.
Hijack?
Probably, yeah. Duh. Hang on. I was like, why do I not remember what the fucking word's supposed to be here?
Is it this context?
Now I understand.
For some reason, my brain said the word was hacking, and then it put the fucking...
You're talking about you
and then it put the AC and
hijacking the
K at the
airwaves,
end, and I was like,
aren't
oop, never mind.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
I still have the follow-up question that never gets explained of how you and Mukuro built all the fucking executions.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Yeah, the anime shows that there's just a bunch of fucking turrets around the school.
Expelled them? I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and
Just
take.
wanted to say hi before bed. Have a wonderful stream, guys. Thank you,
Give and
Kind.
take?
Have a good
You're
night.
so full of shit!
Fine, have a good
And there's
sleep.
a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies.
I'm sorry that Makoto just yelled shit between us telling you goodnight. Like, goddamn. That was really funny, though.
I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me.
And Amphi have a good vacation,
Did you
I guess.
seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
Yes, I will have a lovely vacation. Thank you, Kind.
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless,
Like my leg, sorry.
how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth, full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other? For nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
How fucked up do you have to be? How fucked up do you have to be for genocide Jill to not be
Get
able
it.
to laugh?
We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already!
Oh, you're playing Danganronpa with Amphi? We have this whole time, Rev. Danganronpa has always been with Amphi.
This is correct.
I think the only one that wasn't was the first one. Thank you for the hydrate, Rev. And of course, those go for you too, Amphi.
Yes.
So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
Chibi Amphi
Peasant
looking hella
begging for
cute.
his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
I know. Look at Amphi. He adorable.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another.
Makoto cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I still have that jacket? I might have that jacket somewhere. I wanted to cosplay Makoto. I still kind of do. I just never finished the cosplay. I think I have his jacket somewhere.
In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure.
How long has Hiro been crying over there?
Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
God, I love her.
This isn't just some game to us. It's murder. Plain and simple. You stole our memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. and make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Me? Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No! That's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Kyoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
So how you feeling about everything right now, Amphi?
It's kind of coming together in a way I kind of figured with everything she's been saying.
Okay.
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Really?
If I die,
Okay.
the purifiers will... In other words, as soon as I die,
Not a word.
the communal life you've all been living will come to an
Nice.
end.
Shut up.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die?
Yeah, shut up. I gotta...
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
That would be the end of...
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the arrows, the only reason we're okay is thanks to
the air purifiers and the physics.
Yes.
Don't lose hope now.
Alright, good. You didn't miss that time.
Oh my god, were you expecting me to miss it?
Yeah, I said don't
And
miss.
I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
You can't have more faith in me?
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
The fact that you're not saying anything.
Thorny path.
That sounds like something she'd say, right?
The fact that you weren't saying anything makes me a little concerned.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why Yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I've decided to...
By the way, the arrows, the only reason we're is thanks to the air pure... Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die,
The purifiers will...
in other words,
As soon as the communal life you've all been living will... Meh!
Don't lose hope now.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting.
Yeah, it's a good thing we have Jill rather than Toko.
Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I've decided to have...
By the way,
Any thoughts on how this ending is playing out? Like,
Say whatever you want. I've made my...
if I die, the purifiers will
Screech to a...
In other words,
As soon as I die, the communal life you've
all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living!
Any thoughts
As
on
long
what?
as I have my Master's love!
just on how it's like,
All of you
I just
will
have to go through this
leave.
again, shooting everything.
I mean,
You'll have to go
it's,
into the world outside.
it's
We're
the
only
closest thing to a
death
final
and
boss fight this
despair.
game could have.
Okay, thanks, Bianca.
So, what will you just die?
Ow.
Shut
Good. Ah.
Shut up.
I love that we get to go through it like extra times, too.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I've
You
decided
know,
to...
you
By
could
the
just
way,
be more
the
supportive
arrows,
of
the
me,
only
you know
reason
that,
we're is
right?
thanks to the air pure... Say whatever you want. If I die,
I am
the
very
in other
supportive
words,
of you.
the communal life you've all been living will... I can keep on living!
I'm sure I can totally feel the
All of you
support
will
right
have
now.
to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside.
Well, don't miss.
Where only death and despair.
I didn't miss, fuck you.
Missed the first time, but...
Shut the fuck up.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
I'm sure, Bianca.
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind.
I was gonna make a joke of I need a man to talk to me like that. But you've heard about my past relationships.
Yeah, maybe...
Besides, the
Sure,
Togami
if
family
Bianca
isn't
was.
dead, because I'm still alive.
Maybe I don't want that.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I've decided to.
By the way, the arrows, the only reason we're up is thanks to the air pure. Say whatever you want. If I die, the pure... In other words, the communal life you've all been living... I can keep on living! As long... All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the master mode.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Don't lose hope now.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why
Finally
exactly.
home, let's go.
But if I'm just
Heyo.
because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the hell are you?
We actually scared the shit out of Junko, too.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
Oh shit, I think I have to BTV her if I remember right. Fuck, okay. But I still... Yeah, I figured this was happening.
Oh dear.
You suck! So uncool! You dare to stand against...
Oh my god! Fuck you! I hate you so much. Jesus Christ, why would you do this to me? Ah, fuck you!
Hope is a joke.
Fuck, not worry about it.
Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
You
Oh my
suck.
god.
So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
Everything is pointless. No.
Despair into tomorrow. Despair into your memory.
Hope keeps on going.
God damn it, Ambi.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
I saw that bee in there.
Shut up.
It
I don't wanna
looks
talk
like we've
about it.
reached the end.
I still got an
I
A
think
rank
it
on
may
the
be
trial.
time to
Fuck you. Jesus Christ.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
So, question. What do you think? What do you think the punishment's gonna be?
I actually genuinely don't know.
Whatever you might have thought,
Let's
it is
put
not
an
the
end
correct
to these
answer.
trials.
Trust me. There's
an
no way
end
you would
to
have
the
ever gotten
killing.
anywhere near to what this one was going to be.
With our own hands.
Why is this so quiet all of a sudden? Hello?
I don't know.
What the hell?
The hell?
Okay, the rest of my audio's fine. It was just that one got really quiet for some reason. Yeah, she said it for me like that. You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
Well, that's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it?
Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
And now she's horny.
I see.
Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now I...
To come this far and fail at the very end?
True despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now I
don't think she's a sore loser, Dragon. Yeah, I don't think she's a sore loser. Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately, this once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Nope, not gonna say anything. Yeah. Oh my god. My queen.
Anyway.
So, are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong.
You're
Oh
wrong.
wait, that's you. Fuck.
Bitch.
Okay. I'm sorry. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope.
Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Thank you, Joe. You know, final episode, you want to try Joe's laugh? I need to send you what I will let you know the minute the VOD is up on YouTube, because I need you to hear how hilarious that fucking sounds, because Discord did not pick up most of it.
Oh, good.
I need you to hear that at some point.
I think it's I gotta adjust my mic settings so I can peek it a little bit more.
Yeah, it was just like, can't. Everyone.
Hey.
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
However.
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko.
Wait, give me 1 sec.
Okay. I love the music in this game, but I really want the music of V3. Like, there's a certain music they use in the trials for V3 that I desperately want. Maybe as, like, some starting soon screen music now. Because I know I fucking love Love to Wonderland. But it does not fit the aesthetic, I don't feel like. Unless you thought it. Did you think it like fit the Cyberpunk City theme and everything?
I believe so.
Oh.
Also, I'm back.
Hello. I heard. Oh, welcome back.
No.
Stop it. Stop. I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me just say one last thing. Hi, Ren. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my shoes. Or nose. Why did I read that as shoes?
I'm
losing. Shut up. Shut. I don't know where I got the word shoes from, and I'm not even gonna attempt to explain. Junko, my queen, right? We love her. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing the hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine, it's fine.
Shut up, that was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
It can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die, you don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Oh yeah, before we get to this, there is an anime that is like showing what life was like for them before Junko fucked everything up. Like it was just kind of like living in the school and going through how the tragedy happened. Remember the bloody room? That was her basically doing the same motive video of like, look, your family's in danger to the student council. And they all just, and she basically said, yeah, only one of you will get to actually like leave and go see what's going on here, so kill everyone else. And that's what happened in that room.
Oh.
There's one death where some guy gets stabbed through the back and lands on top of his girlfriend. And then, like, he was stabbed with, like, a giant spike. Lands on top of his girlfriend. And then, like, the spike gets hit on the back so it goes into her.
So a double kill.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful.
Also, another amazing art. Like, I love the art style of this game so much.
Even a 10th of this despair. Even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair.
But Juko's birthday is Christmas Eve. I love that for her.
I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth.
Damn. Junko is very close to my birthday, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Yeah, and mine's the 20th, Ren. Me and you are extremely close together. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Why is this also now quiet? Okay. I know what's going on.
Walks.
Fuck, I can't change it. Oh, there. I can change it. Wait, did that skip the cutscene? No. Dude, no. What? I realized why it was so quiet, and I skipped the...
Can you load?
I can, and I can quickly skip through everything. Aha. Ooh, autosave a class trial phase 15.
Danganronpa.
What part does this leave off at?
What?
Okay, yeah, here. I just have to hope everyone again. Background music's up to being like extremely too loud again. I think you know, it's a good thing we have time. Actually, let me make sure. So sound effects, volume, and everything is alright? Yeah, everything else is fine. This is fine. Because we don't need to sit here and listen to all of them.
We do gotta do that tempo thing first.
God damn it!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of
Don't lose hope now. We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to
What?
die,
Why did it
that
not?
would be the end.
Hello?
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the... If I die, in other words, the communal like you...
Okay, that one's not my fault, because it didn't grab the hope like it does every other time.
So, will you just die?
Yeah, you probably can't. You go faster now.
Probably.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I decided to have...
By the way, the air outside... The only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifiers in the crystal.
Don't lose hope now. We won't give up. As long as there's hope,
No,
we'll
not what I
never give
meant
up.
to do.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I decided...
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the
Are you gonna be streaming for a while? I gotta go for a bit. Probably
In other words, the
not.
communal like you've...
I might end up on again later,
have to go into the world outside.
but I need to take a break to get food. I didn't grab hope again. I was
what
zoned
have you
out in
just
reading
done?
chat. Ampy, I'm trying. Ampy, I'm trying.
Attempts are being made.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll
I
never
need some
give up.
encouragement,
If I were to
please.
die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
You have done it once
I decided to have...
By the way, the air outside... The only reason we're... is thanks to the air purifier. Say whatever you want. If I die, the purifier... In other words, as soon as I... The
I think I'll end up
you've all
streaming
been
again
living will
since we're
come
already
to
like
an
at the end of
end.
this one. I just need to take a break to get food.
Don't lose hope now.
Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school.
Me too, bitch.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I decided to have...
By the way, the air outside... The only reason we're up is thanks to the air... Say whatever you want. If I die, the pure... In other words, the communal life you've all been living will come to an... I can keep on living! As long as all of you will have to leave, you'll have to go into the world outside. We're only...
Don't lose hope now.
So until...
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die...
Okay, I didn't speed up that time, but sure, don't grab the hope.
I decided...
By the way,
Well,
the
your
only
cursor
reason
wasn't
we're
even
is
open.
thanks to the air... Say
Yeah,
whatever
but
you want.
it's
If
usually
I
it never
die,
like is
in other
directly
words,
over it.
The communal life you've all been... I can keep on living! As long as all of you will have to... You'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim...
So, will you just die?
Okay, shut up. I'm fine.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to
I have
die,
less
that would
hearts
be
this
the
time
end.
than the other time going into BTV, and I'm
By the
slightly
way,
worried.
The arrows, the only reason we're is thanks
It
to
would
the
be a
air.
shame
Say
if
whatever you
someone-
want. If
Please.
you die,
Please
pure
don't
life.
do
In
this.
other words, as the communal life you've all been living.
Can't you please?
Keep on living! As long as I have. All of you will have to
Please,
leave.
what do I
You'll have to
gotta
go into
do?
the world outside.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's land.
So, what are you gonna do? He just died.
Don't lose hope now.
Ah, fuck you, I didn't even slow it down that time.
Well, now it might just.
I didn't really know.
No, please.
Could it be?
How long do you want to be here?
No, that's fine.
Also, I hate that she just does
You
negative
suck.
immediately.
So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Okay. Does this mean I've redeemed myself? No, there's Solo B. Fuck! Okay, look, the sound is fixed.
Yeah, there you go.
I figured it out.
I'd be careful about going auto from here.
I know. Putting the controller down. Also, apparently they use these exact scenes in the anime too, like, or I mean, like, they do. They use, like, these exact scenes, like, they don't change them into the anime art style, they just copy and paste the executions from the game. So a bunch of YouTubers had to, like, do some weird shit to have the executions in their videos because they were getting copyright strikes because, like, oh, look, it's the anime.
Oh, this looks like it's a combination of all of them.
Yeah.
How did she get turned into butter and then regain her corporeal form?
You know, don't ask. Oh yeah, this is the... That's the, principal's execution from the beginning. Also, look, she's British again at the end. I think she's dead.
Those other ones didn't kill her, but this one did.
And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. This is insane. Dragoon, you have no idea. We have 2 other games to get through. Not soon, but... But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. It wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off, just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference.
Danganronpa.
We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. Should nobody surprised it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words...
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that this would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe?
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we... Oh, that's you. Fuck.
No, you go ahead.
No.
Finish the sentence.
No. No.
But even so, it's impossible to think that we would take our chances with it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam so far up.
Also, aren't you glad that we're ending on Jill and not Toko?
Kinda, yeah. Oh, fuck you. Well, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? That means me and Master can get married? Maybe give me a little jewel of a baby?
I'm sure.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Bro, same.
Anyway...
Don't worry, I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
but...
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about.
But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
We're serious.
Maybe when we get out of there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words...
The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
Am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. Rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it.
Well, my first stop is gonna be the closest donut shop, and I can figure out the rest from there.
Girl, me too.
Hey.
We are copium, they are using copium. Oh my god. What are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
Get some flour and make some myself, and if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat.
I get it now. There's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be...
Snorting copium? Yeah. That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Higakure's life story is about to begin.
I wish you fucking died.
Jesus, Ampy. Me too, though.
Hey, you know, for your stream with Bo and Viv,
Yeah?
he did not deserve to live.
He deserved much worse.
He deserved to take the place of someone who did deserve to live.
You just wish he got murked instead of Chihiro.
That is exactly what I wish for, actually.
I'm like, you just wish he died instead of Chihiro. But also, same. You just want your femboy to survive till the end.
Even if the fanboy didn't survive, he got it way too easy for how much of a dumbass he is.
Oh, God.
Ooh!
Hey, Personal Space Buddy, you're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small, so what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
Look, she even gave a final goodbye to her girlfriend.
But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
Actually, sorry, follow-up question. Because we see in the swimming picture that Chihiro wore like female swimsuit, right? Like female one-piece swimsuit. Did like no one ever like I'm sorry, because the way it seems like is like Chihiro was still like hiding everything. Because I feel like if he had told everyone, then he would just be wearing like a Speedo or shorts like everyone else. And so did no one notice a bulge? Is my thing.
I mean you could pretty feasibly hide it, I think. With enough adjustment.
Chihiro took lessons from a drag queen, goddamn.
I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing.
I bet you do.
I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still. It does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future.
Is there no other epilogue?
No.
Oh, I see. What is this? Is the credits showing anything, or is it just like?
No, it's just weird credits. I mean, it's just like going through shit from the game, if I remember like correctly. Okay. Mukuro Ikusawa, the 16th student, hiding somewhere in the school. Me
It
too.
would have been great if for her credit that was her entire star.
What? Just her saying that?
No, like how it says how all the character names are going by with like a star with like Shihiro, then if it was just like Mukuro, the
16th student hiding somewhere in the school, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Yeah.
Gonna get ready to teach. Congrats on beating the game. Alright, bye Manta. Good luck.
Is there anything else?
No.
Alright. It was fun.
Yep. The boyfriends.
I forgot they did that.
You forgot that they were gay for each other?
I forgot they did that in the sauna, but
Do me in a... I'm sorry.
some of the trials were a bit obtuse. But overall, I think it was fine. I think it was good. I would say that this game has 0 replayability.
I mean, which is why, like, I've been wanting to play them again just for funny haha, and then I was like, you know what? Amphi, get your ass in here. Not only to read voices, but now you're my victim.
Fair enough. But I am happy that we went through it. And I am happy to continue and see the hot boy in the second one.
I can't wait for you to actually meet him.
Good. Alright.
Yeah, we're ending
going
here.
to take off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I will talk to you later, Lunex.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, so we're gonna raid out to Boba. I'm gonna go get food. And then I will do another stream in a bit.